Do y'all know what charge-offs are? That's when on your credit report, when they don't when they don't think that you're gonna pay it off, they like, I'm not gonna get super technical, but they call it, they charge it off as, like, so it's still on your credit report, it's gonna be affecting your credit, but it's not gonna be like something that's like continuously, like, they're not going to be continuously adding like fees and charges and interest and everything to what you have. It's almost like it's a closed account, but it's a closed account that can be seen when your credit is ran, and it's not seen as being paid. It's seen as what it says, charged off from I can't remember the exact words, but it's like charged off from non-payment or something like that of the loan, or not paying the credit cards. Well, like, they can charge that stuff off. So how to get rid of those, I don't know exactly, but I did at one point in time get rid of a few charge-offs on my account, to where it wasn't like showing as it was charged off, it was showing as account closed. Okay, but it didn't say account paid, but it said account closed, which is good, because a lot of the paid accounts, they will show as closed. They don't necessarily all say paid and closed or whatever. They'll just say closed. Closed won't have any negative impact on your credit. So what I did was I disputed everything. Okay, and then they ask you like a series of reasons why the account was, like, they ask you why you're disputing it. And what I did was I just put that the account was already closed, every single one. And actually, like, I had a lingering debt with a bank, and they kept charging me. At one point in time, I was going through some hard times, and they just kept charging me until they got up to, like, I think it was like $1,000 or something like that. And you know, I ended up just like going to another bank because they wouldn't close it, but they also wouldn't stop charging me. I was like, just close the account, send it to like collections, because like I don't have the money to get it back current, to get it back to zero. And I think it was only at like 200, like it was like negative 100 or negative 200 or something like that. And I'm like, just close the account. And they're like, oh, like, we can't close the account till it's current. And then it just occurred fees and just a lot, until they got to about $1,000. And then they closed the account, right? So, and this is TCF Bank. So what I did was I just let it sit. Like, I'll let it go to collections. I was like, I can't pay it, so I'll let it go to collections. And if you all know, like I know, you let everything go to collections. If you can't pay it, just let the shit go to collections, because then you can just pay it eventually. Yeah, it's gonna have like an effect on your credit, but credit can always be like dealt with later. If you don't have the money for it now, don't pay for it now. You don't have to. I'm not saying just run up debt and then like don't pay it until you have the money, because then, you know, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of opportunities you won't be able to have. Even jobs check credit and check things like that now too, and it can prevent you from getting a job in some cases, depending on what type of job. Of course, if it has anything to do with finances, it's gonna probably affect you, so you want to be careful with that. But even still, it might not even affect you in that case either, so I don't even want to put too much like emphasis on that. But so just go on, I'll tell you what I did. I went to Equifax, and on Equifax you can dispute pretty much everything, and it makes it super easy. It just has the list, and you click, oh, this is the reason, this is the reason. But remember, just put account was paid off for every single one of them, okay? And then what they'll do is all the accounts, like I think I had like 15 accounts that I had to dispute on there, and some of the stuff I kind of just wanted off because it was like, because it wasn't in my account. I have a black family, so that means they use my shit. They use my social security and use my credit for stuff unauthorized, of course. So that stuff was proven, and then that stuff kind of still sat on there, so I got that taken off. But the things that I did myself, the credit that I ran up and didn't pay for, the debt that I had that I didn't pay for, I'll put all of those as paid for. And a lot of time, like the whoever checks it, they'll check it and make sure all the information is correct. And sometimes if there are any like discrepancies on the information, that either the people who sent you to the creditors or on the creditors part, if there's a discrepancy in the information, your information, like my information, there would have to be a discrepancy. They're not going to tell you what it is. I'm sure there's a way you can find out, but I don't care to call and find out. I'm just happy that it's off my credit report and that it's closed. But if there's a discrepancy, they have to take it off. Like, I don't know if they spelled my name wrong. Like, it's little stuff that you don't even know, that if they get it wrong, that it's like, oh, well, that's not valid. And if it's not valid, that means they can't like actually prove that it was your account. So it actually could have been actually something made by the bank. Like, you just never know. Like when they sent the information in. So it's just very interesting. And you know, I know it sounds kind of bad, like, oh, you're not paying your debts or whatever, but I told them stop. Now they ran it up to 1,000, and now like the account is closed. So, you know, just keep that in mind, that you should probably like look into alternatives to paying, because yeah, if you don't have it, pay it when you can. When you get a better job, making more money, then you can get that stuff off your credit report to make your credit better if you got a plan on using your credit for something. But other than that, don't stress about that stuff. Let that shit sit, and then when you have the money for it, then deal with it. But don't stress too much about it. If you have anything that's like really killing you right now, and you're paying on it, and just let it go to collections, because you can't do anything. Just don't let it stress you out. You stress out, you know, you're gonna probably be in worse shape than, you know, when you go to work and you're stressing about these bills. But you know, if it's not something that's gonna get you like put out your house or get your water or electricity cut off, those are like the necessities. Like those are like, if you don't pay, we're taking away your light, we're taking away your water. Those are necessities. Like, you have to literally find a way to pay those. But other things like credit cards and like other debts that you may have had in the past, just let them sit in the credit. And then again, dispute them all. I disputed 15 out of the 15 that I had accounts that I had to pay, you know, anywhere from like $100 to like $8,000 to like $9,000. I got like, how many? I got 3 accounts actually taken off. And that was significant amounts. The smallest one was $1,000. Okay, so that's, and the other 2 was like well over $2,000 each that I got taken off, and they closed the account completely. So they did that, and then my credit score went up, because you know my debt ratio went like way far down, like way far down. So just keep that in mind. Check into it. If you all need any help, again, just go to Equifax.com and then dispute everything that, you know, may not even be yours or is yours. And if there's a discrepancy, the other people will catch it, and then boom, you home free. You know, you have thousands of dollars within like, I think it took like 10 days. Within like 10 days, you have thousands of dollars like taken off your credit report that you don't even have to worry about anymore for the rest of your life. So I just want to throw that information out there. Money Mondays. I'm out here about to go into the gym, get my workout on, and actually close out. This is my last day working out at this gym, because I'm moving into my new apartment today also. So it's gonna be really exciting. My new apartment has a really nice gym. It actually looks nicer than the 24-hour fitness gym. It's not as big, of course, but it's so nice. So yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions or any more help that y'all can help anybody else with. Leave comments and stuff about like what y'all have done to get rid of your debt, or you know, just other alternatives to like not paying, or even if you want to give information on paying. The video was inspired by Minority Mindset. It's a YouTube channel. He's pretty good. I'll link him eventually when I do get back on my phone and go more in description on my description. Hope that sounded right. All right, y'all have a good day. Get rid of your debt. See ya.